just months to go for the mega 2024 general elections, the India bloc and primarily the Congress party is facing trouble on multiple fronts. The alliance hasn't taken off in Bengal or Punjab. There is no clarity yet in states like Kerala and Maharashtra, and allies have gone ahead to name their party candidates in several states like Uttar Pradesh and Assam even before seat sharing was finalized. But probably the biggest announcement that came today from another India ally, which could only hurt their chances further, is from Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. While addressing supporters in Punjab, he said during the rally that people will bless I.N.D.I.A. party with all 7 seats in Delhi. Does this mean that I.N.D.I.A. party is now going to go it alone in Delhi as well after the similar announcement made in Punjab?
इधर पंजाब में रोक रहे हैं, उधर दिल्ली के अंदर जो काम मैं करने की कोशिश करता हूं एक काम नहीं करने देते ये लोग, एक काम नहीं करने देते। दोस्तों, दिल्ली के लोगों ने इस बार ठान लिया है, दिल्ली में 7 लोकसभा की सीट हैं, दिल्ली के लोगों ने ठान लिया 7 की 7 सीट इस बार आम आदमी पार्टी को देंगे।
Now remember, the alliance has been facing hurdles in multiple states. There is no seat sharing in Bengal, Punjab and Chandigarh, which adds to 56 Lok Sabha seats. There is no clarity in Maharashtra, Kerala, Delhi and J&K, which is about 80 seats in the national parliament. Another state where the alliance faced a significant setback is Bihar, where Nitish Kumar walked out of the alliance just about a week ago, a state that contributes 40 seats to the Lok Sabha. That's probably why today even the Congress president was forced to admit all is not well.
इंडिया गठबंधन भी हो रही है, कहीं अच्छी बात हो रही है, कहीं ठीक सा अभी हमारा मिलाप नहीं हो रहा, लेकिन आप ये समझ के चलो हमको लड़ना है, अकेले ही लड़ना है, आखिरी तक लड़ना है और विजय हासिल करना है। इस देश से आप आगे बढ़ो, किसी का आया ठीक है, नहीं आया ठीक है, लेकिन हमको सारे भारत में एक हमने निर्णय लिया।
And it's not just the allies, even those within the party ranks are leaving it. The Congress party has initiated action against a senior leader Pramod Krishnam, expelling him from the party for 6 years with immediate effect. A 3-line message from the Congress said that Acharya Pramod, who was an aide of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, has been expelled for indiscipline and anti-party activities. But remember, Pramod Krishnam has often criticized the Congress for its stand, especially on Ram Mandir. Appealing to course correct, the Congress leader has often advised Congress leaders to change their stand on Sanatan as well. He had criticized the High Command for declining Ram Mandir invitations and hailed the Prime Minister for making Ram Mandir a reality. He was also among the very few leaders who criticized the DMK for its Sanatan slander within the India alliance. After he was expelled, Pramod Krishnam still has a message for the High Command.
मैं जानता हूं कि लोकतंत्र में एक मजबूत विपक्ष होना बड़ा जरूरी है, लेकिन यदि विपक्ष विरोध के नाम पर, विपक्ष के नाम पर सिर्फ एक व्यक्ति से नफरत करना सिखाता हो, सिर्फ एक व्यक्ति से नफरत करता हो, तो देश का लोकतंत्र खतरे में पड़ता है। मौजूदा जो विपक्ष है, ये मुझे अफसोस के साथ कहना पड़ रहा है कि ये नरेंद्र मोदी से इतना नफरत करता है, इतना नफरत करता है कि नरेंद्र मोदी से नफरत करते 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 ये भारत से नफरत करने लगा है। मैं उनसे ये सवाल करना चाहता हूं, क्योंकि उस चिट्ठी में लिखा है पार्टी विरोधी गतिविधियों की वजह से। तो वेणुगोपाल जी या आदरणीय खड़गे जी कृपया बताएं कि ऐसी कौन सी गतिविधियां हैं जो पार्टी के विरोध में थीं और उन्हें कब पता चला। क्या राम का नाम लेना पार्टी विरोधी है? क्या अयोध्या जाना पार्टी विरोधी है? क्या भगवान राम की जन्मभूमि के मंदिर की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा समारोह का निमंत्रण स्वीकार करना पार्टी विरोधी है?
If Acharya Pramod Krishnam says that the Congress is anti-Sanatan, there is another senior leader from Maharashtra who said that the Congress top brass was living in La La Land. In Maharashtra, the Congress party saw a big exit in the form of a former Maharashtra minister and popular name in the film industry circles, Baba Siddiqui, leaving the party and joining Ajit Pawar's NCP instead. He announced his decision to cut off his 48-year-old ties with the Congress, and as he quit, he accused the Congress High Command of living in delusion.
But when you come to know, after you stating things, if it is not followed, if it is not taken in the right spirit, and if you're in Lala's land, and if you don't see the writing on the wall, so then it's better you move apart and wish them good luck. Because, as you say, people have criticized the leadership. Obviously, when there is a difference of opinion, and in a democratic setup, you have to voice your opinion. It's painful, but then that's it.
So is it a case of, like the Prime Minister said, an India startup turning out to be a non-starter? To help us answer that question, we are now joined by Sanju Verma, who is national spokesperson of the BJP, R. Rajagopalan, senior journalist, Advocate Kapil Madan, political analyst, and Sanjeev Kaushik, who is also a political analyst. Advocate Kapil Madan, I will take on from where Pramod Krishnam left. He said that it looks like Congress has been reduced in terms of opposition as to just opposing Prime Minister Narendra Modi. What do you make of that statement?
Let me just say one thing very, very clear. When you are opposing an ideology, whomsoever is representing that ideology, you will be opposing. In fact, if Narendra Modi has any ideology, BJP has an ideology, of course you will be opposing because you are, contesting against them. So I don't see the logic in Mr. Acharya's statement when he says that, opposition is against PM Modi. Of course, when PM Modi ideologically and in terms of policy, if he is doing something which is against the constitution and which is against the ethos of our, constitutional values, of course you will be opposing.
No, but sir, I'm just quoting him and we can play out his bite once again if I have got it wrong. He said that Congress has become about hating only one person. He didn't speak of ideology. He said it's become about hating only one person, which, by the way, very interestingly, is also what Minhaj Merchant has said.
Now tell me something. Why did Mr. Acharya said this only now? Why not before that? While he was there in the party, he could have very well said, these kind of statements. In fact, during those times, Mr. Pramod Acharya has never made such kind of a statement, and it defies logic. When you are politically opponent, when you are ideologically you are the opponent, and of course, if Mr. Narendra Modi makes any error of policy, if Mr. Narendra Modi does anything which is against the constitution, so will not the opposition oppose? I mean, it is the role and the duty of the opposition to oppose a competing ideology.
Sanju Verma.
I don't see any logic. I don't know why what Sanju is finding humorous here.
Do you see logic?
But
Okay. Fine. Kapil, you had your say. I did not heckle you even once. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the absurdity of this entire situation. And Priya, I just have a couple of points to make. JP Nadda ji, time and again he's reinforced one statement. Kahin ki eat, kahin ka roda, Bhanumati ne kunda joda. Ye jo dot alliance, this was always a debilitated, fractious and vanquished, loose coalition of divergent people who had nothing in common, barring the only common glue, which was their visceral hatred for Narendra Modi. Point number one. Point number two. I've always said this, right from 23rd June 2023, when the first meeting of the Dot Alliance was held in Patna, to the meeting held in Bengaluru on 17th and 18th of July 2023, to the recent meeting held in January 2024 in New Delhi. There's one thing that is very common. किसी मीटिंग में या तो ममता बनर्जी मौजूद नहीं थी, किसी मीटिंग में या तो एमके स्टालिन मौजूद नहीं थे, किसी मीटिंग में या तो अखिलेश यादव मौजूद नहीं थे, किसी मीटिंग में या तो उस वक्त के इनके नेता नीतीश कुमार और लालू प्रसाद यादव मौजूद नहीं थे. So what is the limited point I'm trying to drive home? The limited point I'm trying to drive home is the fact that Congress is always the Achilles heel in any alliance, and this has been borne out time and again. If you look at the history of the Indian political landscape, be it Chandrasekhar's government, be it Devegowda's government, be it I.K. Gujrat's government, और बी इट चौधरी चरण सिंह जी, जिनको हमने 2 दिन पहले भारत रत्न से नवाजा है. His government was pulled down by Indira Gandhi in flat 24 days. He was the 5th Prime Minister of India and also happened to be the 5th Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, and Indira Gandhi derailed his government on flimsy pretext. So this big brother attitude which the Congress has had, this chip on the shoulder that Rahul Gandhi has been carrying, that is not resonating with other alliance partners. Okay. Priya, just 20 seconds more. जब कांग्रेस के प्रवक्ता, they take the high moral ground and say, oh, Narendra Modi is working against the constitution. थोड़ी शर्म करो. Constitution was blown to smithereens in 1975 when Rahul Gandhi's grandmother Indira Gandhi imposed emergency. Constitution was blown to smithereens when Rajiv Gandhi tried to bring the anti-defamation bill. Thank God they did not see the light.
I think we're slightly digressing from the topic. Yes, as the opposition party, Congress and its allies, everybody else who's in the opposition has all the right to take on the BJP. But Sanjeev Kaushik, what about those from within the Congress? Baba Siddiqui, who's had almost 5 decades of association with the party, is saying that the Congress doesn't see writing on the wall. They live in La La Land.
देखिए, एक बात तो तय है कि आम आदमी पार्टी इंडिया गठबंधन के संयोजक के तौर पे थी नहीं, वो उसमें एक हिस्सा थी, और निश्चित तौर पे यदि ये सारी पार्टियां मिलकर एक साथ चुनाव लड़ती तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी को हरा सकती थी, और हराने का ही मुख्य उद्देश्य था. लेकिन तकरीबन 2 महीने बाकी रह गए हैं इलेक्शन में, और जिस तरह से गठबंधन के लोगों के मन में या वो जो दिखाई दे रहा है, वो सुस्ती जो रफ्तार में दिखाई दे रही है, उस सुस्ती से मुझे लगता है कि जो पार्टियां सचमुच में भारतीय जनता पार्टी से लड़ती हुई दिखाई दे रही हैं और वो हराने की जो क्षमता रखती हैं, उन्हें ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं, यदि ज्यादा समय हम इसमें गंवाएंगे तो फिर हम पीछे रह जाएंगे. चाहे पंजाब की बात हो या फिर दिल्ली की बात हो, आम आदमी पार्टी को ऐसा लगता है कि हम किसी गठबंधन के इंतजार में यदि रहेंगे तो हमारी तैयारी मुकम्मल नहीं हो पाएगी. मूलतः उद्देश्य इन सारे पार्टियों का भारतीय जनता पार्टी को हराना है, और जो सुस्ती है वो इन लोगों के लिए एक निगेटिव कारण बनता हुआ चला जा रहा है.
और ये किसकी सुस्ती है? ये
कौन सुस्ती है? किसी वाले भाई,
क्या आप ये मान रहे हैं कि ये कांग्रेस की सुस्ती है?
ये
क्या आप ये कह रहे हैं
कि जो सबसे बड़ा पार्टी या सबसे पुरानी पार्टी है, निश्चित तौर पे उसे इस बात को ध्यान में रखना चाहिए था. और जब इसके संयोजक के तौर पे या दौड़ धूप करने वाले यदि एक पार्टी के मुखिया यदि यहाँ से चले गए और वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के हिस्से में चले गए, तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए तो ये जश्न का माहौल बनता ही है. उसे पता है भारतीय जनता पार्टी को कि ये सारी पार्टियां एक जगह इकट्ठा होती तो एक मजबूती के साथ लड़ाई लड़ती और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को वो सीट पर से या हाशिए पर धकेलने का प्रयास करती, उसमें सफल हो सकती थी. लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी लगातार जो कोशिश कर रही थी, फूट डालो तरीके से अलग अलग.
संजीव कौशिक जी, आई एम स्लाइटली कंफ्यूज. आप क्या कह रहे हैं कि कांग्रेस सुस्त है इसलिए अलायंस टूट रहा है, या बीजेपी चुस्त है इसलिए टूट रहा है?
नहीं, दोनों बातें हैं. सीधी सी बात की इस पूरे गठबंधन में, महागठबंधन में यदि बात की जाए, इंडी गठबंधन में, तो सबसे बड़े पार्टी के तौर पे कांग्रेस पार्टी है. इसमें ये कहने में कोई गुरेज नहीं है. तो
लेकिन सर, बीजेपी का तो काम ही है ना टू वीकन दी ऑपोजिशन.
सक्रियता नहीं दिख रही है पूरे गठबंधन को.
जो फैमिली प्लानिंग नहीं कर पा रहे हैं इंडिया अलायंस, प्रॉब्लम तो वहां पर है. बीजेपी का तो काम है ऑपोजिशन को कमजोर करना.
लेकिन अभी भी लेकिन मुझे पता है, लेकिन अभी भी आशान्वित हूं मैं कि ये सारी पार्टियां जो इकट्ठी हुई थी एक छतरी के नीचे, एक गठबंधन के नीचे, वो सारी पार्टियों का उद्देश्य अभी भी एक ही है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी को इस दमनकारी नीति वाले सरकार को अपदस्थ किया जाए.
Sanjeev Verma, I'll bring you in, but let me just get a quick word in from R. Rajgopalan. In the middle of all this, Mr. Rajgopalan, what explains Mallikarjun Kharge, who's the Congress president, who's been pivotal, who's the chairperson of India Alliance, to now come out and say, somewhere we'll make a tie-up, somewhere we will not, somewhere we'll have to fight it alone. Then what was the point of all this India Alliance, allies coming together, anti-BJP bloc? एकला चलो तो पहले भी था.
My understanding is that Mallikarjun Kharge has been left in lurch by Rahul Gandhi. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has ditched Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. That is the feeling Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is expressing his apprehensions. Mallikarjun Kharge has been isolated in Congress. Apart from that, Priya, I have covered Congress from 1977. Such a single-digit political party, Congress has become irrelevant in Indian politics. Therefore, मुझे लगता है आने वाले दिन में कांग्रेस सिंगल डिजिट भी नहीं जीत पाएगी. टोटल 25-30 क्रॉस करना मुश्किल है क्योंकि कांग्रेस का नो अलायंस. तमिलनाडु देखो, तमिलनाडु में 3 सीट दे रहे डीएमके 3, ममता बनर्जी 2, अखिलेश यादव 4-5, लालू यादव 5. सो देयरफॉर कांग्रेस 2 डिजिट से सिंगल डिजिट आ गया. कांग्रेस मर चुकी है, खत्म हो चुकी है, अंतिम संस्कार हो चुका है.
Kapil Madan, I'll come to you, Sanju Verma, but let Kapil Madan come in, please.
Well, I don't agree with the statements made by the other esteemed panelists here. What are you talking about? A party that holds 19% vote share, in the last general elections. You're saying that the party recently won Karnataka, the party recently won Telangana, the party recently won Himachal Pradesh. I don't see any logic in saying. And look at, on the other hand, what is the BJP's position, how BJP was rattled once the India alliance was announced. They saw how they, went back to the NCP, the same NCP which none other than the Prime Minister called as a corrupt party. Now, allow me to complete. I have not, interrupted in anyone's statement. Please allow me to complete. Now, give me one sound logic. If BJP is so competent, if the BJP is so confident that they are and they will win this election with huge majority, why would you go to a party which you yourself call corrupt? Why would you have people
Mr.
in
Madan,
your own
with all
fold
due respect,
which you oppose?
We leave BJP to do what they want to do.
No, of
but
course.
What about the Congress? Why are they not putting up? They don't even look like putting up a fight.
So,
how many days are left? There are candidates. Aam Aadmi Party, which has no stakes in Assam, has announced all its candidates. Congress is still saying karenge, sochenge.
I agree with you to that extent that yes, elections are almost around the corner. I mean, they should have, with the India alliance, they should have announced.
And what about the internal sabotage? Mr. Rajagopalan pointed out that it might be that Mr. Kharge has been sidelined by Rahul and left to fend for himself.
I don't think from where Mr. Rajagopalan is making this statement. To my understanding, these are all imagination and concocted stories.
Not imagination.
Okay, Sanju Verma, last word. 20 seconds left. I'll give Sanju Verma the last word. Yes, 20 seconds.
I've heard everybody. Yeah, thank you. Priya, first I used to get agitated when I used to see the official and unofficial spokespersons of Congress sitting here and drum beating, सीना तान के मोदी जी को हरा देंगे, राहुल गांधी की भारत जोड़ो यात्रा बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल है. आजकल मुझे इन पर दया आती है. I find their statements pitiable. I take pity on them because let me tell you, 2024 नहीं, 2034 की तैयारी करना चालू करो. And I'll tell you why, these people say, why is Modi ji feels not rattled? Why is he getting into an alliance with a Sharad Pawar or Ajit Pawar or Nitish Kumar or so on and so forth? Bhai, logic is simple. As Amit Shah rightly said, we stand stable in terms of our ideology, but our doors are always open. Be it Jayant Chaudhary if he's interested, and Ajit Pawar if he's interested. Our doors are welcome, but we will not compromise on our ideology. But politics is also about arithmetic as much about chemistry. Politics is also about hitting the right equations.
And also about optics.
Yes.
If you cannot instill faith in your own allies, how do you convince me as a voter to repose my faith in your abilities? But we'll leave it at that. Unfortunately, I've completely run out of time. Thank you, gentlemen, and Sanju Verma for joining me. We take a very quick break.